Welcome to the Conflict Zone, a channel dedicated to informing about major conflict points around the world. In this video, we'll discuss the entry into service of the F-16 fighter jets in Ukraine. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell to stay updated with all our latest news. On Sunday, August 4th, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky officially presented the F-16 fighters in Ukraine. The presentation took place at a secret Ukrainian base, with 2 F-16s in the background and another 2 flying over the facilities. President Zelensky thanked the Allies and stated that the arrival of the fighters marks a significant milestone in enhancing the Ukrainian Air Force's capabilities during one of the most critical phases of the Russian invasion. According to various sources, 10 F-16s have been delivered and are already operational in Ukraine, with an additional 65 expected to arrive in the coming weeks. But where did these F-16s come from? And where will the remaining ones be sourced from? More importantly, what role will they play? And what can we expect from them moving forward? According to several experts who analyzed photos of the aircraft, the Ukrainian fighters are equipped with the same IFF antennas as the Danish F-16s. These antennas are crucial for distinguishing between friendly and enemy aircraft during aerial combat. The front landing gear also features characteristics typically found in Danish F-16s, indicating that the fighters received by the Ukrainian Air Force are from Denmark. It is noted that these are first-generation F-16s produced between the late 1970s and early 1980s, upgraded under the MLU program and designated as AM. Therefore, these F-16s are not the most modern in the world, but they are far from outdated. They have advanced avionics, including new radars, communications, navigation, and the capability to handle more advanced weapon and electronic warfare signals, making them well suited to face the aircraft that Russia is currently deploying against Ukraine. Technologically, the Ukrainian F-16s are on par with the Russian Su-27, Su-30, and MiG-29, with Russia having a technological edge mainly with the Su-35. It is highlighted that the Su-35 is considered very expensive for Russian standards, limiting its use in Ukraine. Russia has already lost 6 of these fighters, each estimated to cost between $60 and $70 million. One consequence of the F-16s arriving in Ukraine might be an increased presence of the Su-35 as Russia attempts to regain technological superiority. But what exactly does Ukraine intend to do with the F-16s? Based on what we've seen so far, the answer seems to be a bit of everything. During the presentation ceremony, 2 F-16s flew over the airbase, armed with both short and long-range air-to-air missiles. This suggests that Ukraine plans to use these fighters not only for launching long-range air-to-ground missiles, but also for air combat, equipped with AIM-120 AMRAAM missiles, which, depending on the version, have a range of 120 to 180 kilometers. Even if the F-16s in Ukraine are equipped with the AIM-120B, which has a range of 120 kilometers, it is sufficient to prevent Russia from launching its devastating glide bombs. Those following the channel know that Russia has increasingly used glide bombs against Ukraine. Essentially, these are free-fall bombs equipped with a GPS navigator and retractable wings, giving them a range of up to 70 kilometers. This means the Ukrainian F-16s, armed with AIM-120s with a range of 120 kilometers, will push Russian bombers beyond the reach of their glide bombs, reducing the threat they pose to Ukraine. Another use for these fighters will be intercepting cruise missiles. Cruise missiles fly very low, making them difficult to detect from the ground. However, aircraft flying at high altitudes can detect these missiles up to 150 kilometers away, allowing the fighters to intercept them directly or transmit their location to Ukrainian ground defenses. It is noted that besides preventing Russian bombers from approaching with glide bombs and intercepting cruise missiles from a distance, the F-16s can also be used in traditional aerial combat, known as dogfighting. Given Ukraine's extensive air defenses, it's unlikely we'll see many dogfights, as Russian fighters already avoid deep incursions into Ukrainian airspace. The Russian Air Force mainly sends Su-24 and Su-25 ground attack aircraft flying very low to evade long-range air defenses. However, these encounters could occur, especially over the Black Sea, where air defenses are less prevalent. Defensively, the F-16s will be crucial for Ukraine in countering two primary threats: glide bombs, which need to be launched within 70 kilometers of their targets, and cruise missiles, which can now be intercepted with greater safety and accuracy. The F-16 shouldn't be seen as a miraculous weapon that will drastically change the war. This won't happen because the Russian Air Force remains strong and active in the theater of operations. However, if used wisely and strategically, the F-16s will certainly enhance Ukraine's defensive capabilities against the Russian invasion. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure to do so and hit the notification bell to stay updated with the latest news. See you in the next video.